Hey guys, welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Friday! I'm like, there's something on my lip. Oh, how are you guys? Happy Friday. Trying to get back into my routine and still working behind the scenes, getting the word out about Chloe. So she's still missing. I will just keep you guys updated. Believe me, the second that we find her or anything about her, you guys will be the second to know. My family will be first. You guys will be the second to know. So, anyways, I got my box that has my one of everything in it. So some of the transfers are ones that I showed you the other day. There's a couple that will overlap, and I have a project ready to go. I told you the other day which one I wanted to do first. Do you remember? Anyways, we're going to do a project. I'll show you all of the transfers. There's a couple that you'll see a second time, but it's worth it. It's worth it to go over them all. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. We made it to the end of the week. I have my doubts. If you know, guys, it's just the hardest thing. So Chloe's been missing almost an entire week, and it's been known for dogs to be gone for up to 3 weeks. There was a Chihuahua that was missing out there for 3 weeks, and they survived somehow. Somehow they survive on the land. She could still be out there. I really just have this feeling that I need to go back out. So tomorrow is actually my husband's 60th birthday, and we're having a little party for him. I'm really thinking that Sunday I'm going to drive out there and just sit. We have a better idea of which way that she went. We actually found someone that was in the camp next to us that told us which direction she ran. So that's it. So that's good. That's a good thing. That doesn't mean she's still in that direction. But what it does eliminate is the whole other side of the street where we were looking, because I really think she's too afraid to cross the street. There's too much traffic. So anyways, guys, I have some of the cutest transfers here. I want to be able to show you these things. So let's get started. Let me see who's here. If you're out there watching, just say hi so that I know you're watching. And then if you're coming back and watching the replay, just put hashtag replay. If you have questions along the way, go ahead and pop them in there. So some of these transfers you're going to have already seen from the other day. Some of the transfers from the other day were exclusives that we got because it was a leadership thing, or is something that they had in inventory that they never released, because I think that's what the Valentine's minis, I haven't, those would have already been released and they weren't. So kind of interesting. Sometimes things don't ever, come to fruition. They might have it and it just isn't something that they decide to put out for the public. So they might have it in inventory and give it to us. So for things like that. So, or short supply. Maybe it didn't come in. Maybe it came in and the quality wasn't what they wanted it to be, and they had some that were, I don't know, but there were some transfers last time that nobody else will ever have because they were just exclusive to the people at leadership. Anyways, how are you guys? Happy Friday. Yeah, one of the hardest weeks of my life. But guys, somehow we make it through these things, and one way or another, you have to keep going, because the option to just curl up in a ball in the corner really is not my option. So I'm not that person. I keep going. I throw myself into my crafts, into my work. I actually been trying to get all my stuff done. I can say I am 100% done with all my bookkeeping for the fourth quarter, and for last month, and for last year. 100% done. Yay! Can I get a yay? That's a biggie. So all that stuff done. My file sent over to the CPA for the bookkeeping for the construction company I do books for. And hallelujah. So I am working on month-end billing. That's different. That's not taxes. So that's different. So anyways, guys, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. We're going to have some fun. Let's get started. Let's see who's here. Darlene, stop talking. I have been accused of talking too much. But you know what? I love you guys so much that this is our family. This is a part of our family. So I do want to let you know that, we prayed for Chris yesterday, and her procedure went well. Now we are just going to pray that her biopsy comes back negative, that everything will be good with that, and that she'll have answers to the questions that her and her doctors had. So let's switch our prayers to that and continue to pray for our chalk sister, our craft sister, whatever we want to call her. She is our sister. Continue to pray for her, that her health will continue to get better, and that the doctors will know what direction to go in, because it's hard. You know what? This is not letting me share. Why is it not? It's not there we go. Okay, sometimes when you press a button on your phone, it doesn't go. Sometimes you got to tap it really carefully. Okay, got that shared over. Okay, making sure that I'm still live. So there we go. Anyways, let me see who's here this morning, guys. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Hi, Julie. Hi, Tammy. Good morning. Hi, Bridget. Hi, Tony. Hi, Mary Lee. Good morning, Sylvia. Oh, Tony, I'm sorry. Feeling anxious. I'm sorry. You guys, let's say some prayers for Tony, that she will not feel anxious, and that whatever she's going through, she will be able to be comforted. So let's say some prayers for Tony. Sounds like she needs some. Guys, we are here for you. We are here for you. Prayers, good thoughts, whatever you need, you just let me know. Hi, Lori. Good morning. Hi, April. Oh, Cheryl, you beat me to it. See, you guys are just the best. You guys are just amazing. I love you guys. Hi, Deb, my sister. Hi, Stephanie. Oh, thank you. Yeah, happy birthday to my husband. He'll be 60 tomorrow. That's a big one. That's a big one. He never thought he would make 60. He actually never thought he'd make 40. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Jenny. Happy Red Friday. Oh, yes. Yes. Happy Red Friday. Perfect. Thank you for reminding me. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Tony. Yes, we love you. We love you. We wish you the best. Hi, Janelle. Sorry, it scrolled up really fast. I gotta go back. Sometimes it does that. Good morning, Pam. Riding with son, taking him to the airport, headed to Dallas for the... Awesome. That's very cool. How fun. Hi, Carol. Hi, Julie. Yes. So, hey, Janine. Hi, Luann. Still praying. Absolutely. I am. Yes. Thank you. We need all the prayers that we can get, for sure. So, Chris needs all the prayers that she can get. So that is great. That's great that her surgery went well, and that they're able to get the biopsy they needed and do the things they needed to do. And we're just praying for her health. So let's just keep praying. Let's pray for everybody. I tell you, pray for the world, because we all need it. So hi, Barb. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Darlene Barr. Good morning, Laura. How are you? Thanks, Julie. I'll tell him all my crafty friends are telling him happy birthday. It's going to be a hard one for him, honestly. Probably the worst. So it's, one of those things that we never like to go through all of this, but we don't have a choice. The choice to not go through it is worse. Okay, so I showed you some things the other day, and guess what? There's a little goose hanging out here. I thought I picked up all this stuff from the other day. Obviously, Darlene, you missed one. Goosey goose, you're silly. Okay, so like I said, a couple of these you have seen, but I wanted to just show you everything, and we're gonna go through everything. And then we'll do a project. Sorry, Darlene can't talk today. Yes, whoever needs them, we are there for you guys. Absolutely. Hi, Lori Walsh. How are you? Let me just I want to show you this. So last year we had the Cottontail Market, and it was a size C. And look what they did. They shrunk it down for us. Isn't this going to be so cute? I think this would be adorable on a onesie. I definitely am going to do it on a onesie for someone, but it'll be cute in our little frame that had the white, cutout area. So that's super cute. These are all size A, the first ones. These little flowers here are adorable. And then here's the one that they gave us one of these. Every day is a gift. And then roll with it. And it has bicycle, scooter, sorry, skateboard. and skates. Okay. And then pray big, worry small. Absolutely, guys. Just like we always say, we're going to pray for you. So we're going to be there. We're going to pray for you. Pray big, worry small. I love this one. I have so many ideas with this. And wouldn't this be cute on a onesie? Just kind of peeking out from underneath the have like little shorts or something, or a little skirt. It says, thanks for hopping by. I just love that. I love that. That's adorable. And this is one that you already saw. Life isn't perfect, but my dog or cat is. And I love that one. And then the carrot. So this one, you saw this one. And you are freaking awesome. Love that one. Make stuff. I need this one. Must make stuff is what it should say. Make stuff. I think that's cool. And then stay wild, and it has wildflowers. That's really cute. And then screw it. Or screw you. Not screw it. Screw you. I don't think that one's very nice. I actually, I am not that way. So sorry. This might be a gift for somebody that truly needs it. Sometimes I just can't do things because it is not me. It's not me at all. I might just give that to somebody who's having a terrible day. So let me see. If you know any, make it, you might make kids. Okay, perfect. Yes. Okay, I'll let you know as I'm going through, definitely. As far as kits and stuff. Yeah, I love the mini version of the bunny. I am going to purchase some. I actually have not purchased any inventory. Can you believe that? So, guys, I always would purchase my inventory, but I haven't decided. I wanted to see everything in person. And I'm glad that I did, because there's a couple of these that are huge that I would have bought too many of. So, yes, I'll let you know as we go. So, the chickens, definitely, I'm going to make kits. Aren't these just the cutest? And I think these will be adorable on towels. What I imagine on towels is to do a little bit of buffalo plaid, and then 2 chickens on the bottom of towels. I just think that would be the cutest thing. I love that. Okay, this is one. I actually won a sweatshirt made with this that says, so you can do Mama Bear, Papa Bear, Nana Bear. Okay, so I really feel like they should have had a Daddy Bear. Okay, just my opinion that they need to come out with another little A size. I'm going to suggest it because I really think this is cute, but they need an A size transfer that has Daddy Bear, Brother Bear, Sister Bear, Auntie Bear, Uncle Bear. Okay, so they need another size. They need a size A transfer that just has additional little things, because wouldn't it be cute to just have all of those and go on a camp out? I just think it would be adorable. Okay, more issues than Vogue. That's kind of funny. It's true some days. Now, this is definitely going to be me, because I always try to see the good things. So it says, see the good in all things. I look at things and I try to find the best in everything. That's just me. That's my personality. So yeah. Oh, yes, and Grandma Bear. Yes, Jenny, I know. I think I'm going to suggest that. I'm going to suggest they have an add-on for that, because I think that would be really a good idea. I don't think it would be that far of a stretch, and for them to do that would not be a big deal to have it for the next release or the one after that. Leave your troubles at the door. I think this is kind of cute to put that on your front porch. I think that would be great. He is risen. I imagine this on, do you remember the arch sign? So I don't have my surfaces here except for my little cutouts. I don't have all my surfaces. I love this. He is risen. I can imagine that on things. Stronger than the 90s trend. That's so funny. That's so funny. Yeah. This would be cute on a t-shirt in retro colors. I can imagine that. Now I'm not really into whales and stuff like that, but for people that are, this is kind of fun to have, and it tells you all the different names of the whales. So I think it's interesting. I think that this could be good in a classroom. This one, so I want a sign along with the bear sweatshirt. I want a sign that says, here's 2 strong women. May we know them. May we be them. May we raise them. Amen to that, girlfriend. I tell you, because we are strong and we are able to do anything that we set our mind to. And I have always believed that. I've always been able to set my goals and achieve them if I work very, very hard. There's very few things in life that I haven't been able to achieve if I set my goal and worked my way through it. Okay, we saw this one before. So that one, I wonder if that He is risen would fit on there. Let me go back to that. That's what I was thinking, is that, oh yeah, so that will fit right down in there. So the He is risen will fit down in that arch area. It looks like it's just barely the right size. They probably planned that out. Okay, so that would be good. We saw this one before. So this goes with these little cutouts, with the little egg cutouts. I'll try to go through those as we go. And then here's Easter. Cute little things. So Easter market, baby chicks, so it's kind of different. Instead of it being the little minis, there's a couple of minis and other sayings. So I can imagine this on different things, like on a tiered tray. I actually think this will be good on a cute little tiered tray thing. I love this. Trust God and chill. Okay. So sometimes we worry so much and we don't actually let Him do His job. Sometimes we pray so hard and we worry so much, but sometimes we have to sit back and let the process happen. And so to me, that's what this means. I want this on the back of my shirt, on the back of a jacket. Okay, we saw this one before. This is the honeycomb with the bees. These are the flowers. We saw this one. Okay, this is kind of fun. So they made this into a kit. This is the let's see, pattern sunshine. Okay, so I think that this is the one they made into a kit with the bean bags. I'll have to go back and look, but I think that it is. I think this is the one they made into bean bag. We'll see. I'll check, but there's something like that. Okay, so this is a size C and done up in the proper colors. This one is amazing. It's not my style. Hi, Doris, my sister. I'm Jenny. Yes, the strong woman one. Absolutely. So I'm just going through. If you're just hopping on, these are all of the ones that are in my buy one of everything. Okay, so some of them overlap what we saw before. Some are things that are not really my style, but it might be your style. So I always get one of everything. I don't always get my way through everything. If there's something that you see that you want to do, you just holler. Like, this is kind of cute. As long as you've got a chip and a chair, there's still hope. You've got to know when to hold them and when to fold them. And then here we have all the different, you could make your own cards, essentially. You could do that. They actually have the digital cutout for that. This one. Okay, so I have something. Do I have it right here? Possibly. Let me look on the shelf here. Let me see if I do. So I do. Okay, so I had all these aprons. And I was really curious if this would work with it. Choose your weapon. Okay, so I had all these from before. I wonder if this is going to work. So do you remember me having this? So here's the apron. Oh yeah, that's going to fit right in there. Choose your weapon. Okay. And then these guys, look at this. It's made for this apron. All of these fit right here. Okay, so I have a project right here. I have a whole bunch of these guys. So this will be great for Father's Day gifts. Okay, so that's what I was thinking. When I saw that, I'm like, I have one of those on the shelf in there. Isn't that going to be perfect? That will be a perfect apron with that. Okay, this one, I love this one. Be brave and happy. Stay kind and curious. You can make a lot of different things with this. I am kind. I am brave. I really like this one because all the different options. Yeah, perfect for an apron, Laura. I just love it. I love that one. Okay, this one, I am so excited for this one because we are the prayer warriors. And I will proudly wear this. I am a prayer warrior. Salt and light, and it has Matthew 5:13-16. Be the good. Okay, so be the good, guys. Be the good person. Do the right thing. That's us. That is what this group stands for, guys. I will never allow people to be unkind in here. I will not allow name calling. I will not allow people to be mean. You will be out of here. Saved by grace. Faith over fear. I absolutely love this one. And this one I can imagine having it, doing this and doing some watercolor behind it on a sign. I just think this has so many possibilities. Okay, so I'm looking forward to that. Okay, you saw this one before. So this is our little lammy pie and our goosey goose. And then the flowers, these flowers are really cool. So the stems of them say love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Galatians 5:22 through 23. I love this one. I think that's perfect. I have ideas for that. Raising wildflowers. We saw this one. Okay, so this was in my pile already. So some of these, now I have two, which is great. I will have kits next week. I don't have extras of everything because I did not order inventory. Imagine that. Hey, Laura, I didn't order inventory. Darlene is being very intentional. My word this year is intentional. I am not purchasing transfers and surfaces without knowing what I'm doing with them. So magnolia mornings, sweet tea afternoons, grow your own way. All the flowers of all the tomorrows are in the seeds of today. I love that. That's like plant your seeds and water them and watch them grow. That is what I like. And then oi oi oi. That's kind of funny. Yay for today. I just love things like that. Cute little signs. Okay, this one I hadn't even seen until I opened the box. So this is made to do on two separate size, like on a 9x12 surface. Peace and be still. I think this will be great on a wall for someone. I really like that one. Oh, thank you, Laura. Change is good. I am really trying to change my ways and not order 40 of everything anymore. I just can't. Okay. I love cows. Okay, so there is a cutout for this. So there is a cow cutout right here. So Chocateur has their little cow cutout. So that one's super cute. Let me just put some of this on the ground. And it says fresh milk. Oh, farm fresh milk, established 1896, 5 cents per quart. Support local farms. So this is size C. I love this. You don't have to do the whole thing. You could just do, if you wanted to just do part of it, you can. Okay. I love this for a front porch sign. Welcome to our patio. Welcome to our porch, where wasting time is considered well spent. And I love this. Okay, so there actually is a surface for that. It's hiding under here. It's like the bottom one. Let me see if I can pull it out. There is a surface for that, which is interesting. So here's the surface for that. So that size, that's a good size. That's a good size. I like that. Okay, so oops, sorry. Sorry to be noisy. All right. And then look at this. So this is great for your craft room to put on boxes if you're going to organize or whatever you want to do. Stuff, hoard, obsession, art, craft, sewing, quilting, stash. I think it's just cute. And like this, you could do like a splash of color and then put these things on top of it. I just think that's fun. And then this is like for art on the wall. This kind of goes with that one that I said from before, that if in the right colors, it will look great. So this is not my style, but it's somebody's style. And I think it done up nicely, just like this one here, on a, little, whatever size it needs to be. I would figure it out. I think this can look fabulous. Not everything is my style, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to show you how to do it. So I love this one. Welcome spring. Happy spring. Welcome. Welcome to our home. I love the cute little flowers. I'm so excited about the new stuff. Okay, here's another one that you can just use part of this or all of this. Okay, so you could do a sign with all of this or part of it. Okay, so remember we have those new drop-in frames. So we have the size C, basically 12 by 18 drop-in frames. Okay, now I already have an idea for this. So I think I'm going to use this with my goosey goose and my what else was it? Lammy pie as the background. Look at how cute this is. That is so adorable. You're trying to be more intentional. Yes. I have to be more intentional with things. So glad to see patio. Yes, absolutely, Sandy. Some of us have patio. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Good morning. This one is so fun. Look at how fun this is. I'm excited about this. Look at, you can just use, if you want to just do the cow and do a stack, do the cow, the pig, the chicken, and make them into a stack, you can do that. Or you can do this whole thing, and it is repeating, okay? If you wanted to do your wall with this, it repeats, like here's the piggy, here's his head. Here's the cow, here's the back of the cow, and here's the bottom of the cow. So it is a repeating pattern that you could actually line up and do all across the entire wall. How fun would that be? Okay, here's some patterns. These are kind of interesting. So you have flowers here. I'm not sure. I haven't seen this all done up, but I think this is actually layers. And when it's all done, so you start with one and then you layer and then you got the back of the flower and I think that's how it works. I actually have not seen this done up. Now, this is one that I would have purchased and thought I was going to make kits out of it. But look how big it is. So I'm going to have to really think about this one because not everybody has room for this. And I absolutely love this. But looking at it online, I would have bought 40 of these. And then I would have gone, oh my gosh, it's a size E. So this is an 18 by 24, and it says Mr. McGregor's Farm and Feed, open daily, carrots, lettuce, and peas. I'm gonna definitely do something really fun with this. I'm not sure what yet, but I will. And then check this out. So same thing. I looked at this and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta get 40 of those. Nope, I don't, because this is a size E also. But I do think this is going to be super cute on a wall. I think that we could take parts of it and do different things. So, but now having them in my hands and knowing exactly what to do is so much better than just kind of winging it. Okay, I didn't show you the project that we're going to do. I'll bring that up next. I need to move all this stuff. Okay, let me show you some of the other cutouts really quick. Now, like I said, I don't have the surfaces because I forgot to order. I didn't realize they didn't come with it. Okay, so those are coming tomorrow. So here's one of the little flowers that goes with one of the little transfers. Here's the chickens, and here's another goosey goose and a lamb pie. So let me move all this, and then you need a cutout of the bunny. Yes, we'll definitely do a cutout of the bunny. It would be great on a big chalkboard. Absolutely. Okay, I'm going to move this and I'm going to grab our project and we'll get started on that because it will take us a little bit of time. I just got to put these on the floor. Great thing is that I can just set them right down here and they're not going anywhere. I'm knocking things over though. Oh my goodness, guys, my room is not big. So I live in a small house. I live in California. My house is small. My shop is like half the size of my house. We're going to do this. Okay, and I'm going to put myself up in the corner now. So do you remember this one that I said we're definitely going to cut out that bicycle? So my daughter-in-law traced the bicycle and cut that out. And I cut out a piece of wood last night. And we're going to do this. Okay, so we're going to do the flower market one. It is super cute. Yes, the bicycle. You were so right. Let me put myself in the corner, my friend. Let's just try this. There we go. Okay. All right. So this is our project. Let me just go a little bit closer in. And what we're going to do first is we're going to paint this. Okay. So I was thinking that we would do distressed, and then this kind of has its own distressing. I'm not exactly sure what all colors I'm going to do, but I got colors right here and we might have to pick out some more. So we're going to wing it. We are literally going to wing this. First things first though, first things we have to do is we have to paint these. Okay, so we have to do our base coating of this. So we have to base coat our sign and get paint on it. You don't ever want to just chalk directly onto wood. It doesn't work, I promise. Okay, so let me get this up here. We're going to do this white first, and then we're actually going to do, let's do this gray, and then we are going to do a little bit of distressing on it. So, and then I have jute. Okay, if you want it without holes, you just tell me, hey, Darlene, I really don't want holes on mine. I'm going to put something on the back, and I will oblige. So You just have to let me know those things. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to do the background gray. I don't have a dark enough gray in here, so I'm going to mix some black with it. So here we go. We're just going to wing this. We're just kind of winging it. Going to do a little bit of black, a little bit of gray. I'm going to add a little bit of water, and we're going to swirl this all together, and we'll have a grayish color. This will be underneath, and then we're going to add some wax, and we are going to do kind of a distressed background. Okay, so swirl this all together. This is our underneath color, and then we're going to paint white over the top of it after we add some wax. See how I got a dark gray? It's magic. It's magic. So let me go ahead and get this all painted and get the first layer on, and then we'll add some wax, and then we'll do white over the top of it, and we'll scrape off some of our areas. Okay, so we're going to make it look a little chippy underneath, and we're going to do that. The bicycle is going to be a lot of detail, guys. So the bicycle is going to take me a little bit of time, and no, I don't know what I'm doing. Honestly, honestly, I don't have a concrete plan, but we're really good at winging it and just kind of making it work. Okay, so that's my life. My life is being messy and figuring it out as I go. And I'm fine with that. I am absolutely fine with being that person that just kind of figures it out. Okay, so let me go ahead and let's dry this. And then we're going to put wax on it. Okay, so it takes a little bit to dry. I want to tell you about a couple of little changes that are coming up, so that you know there's more changes. So there's lots of goodness coming. Okay, so one thing with Chalk Couture, they have completely eliminated any type of quota that you need to get. So there will never ever be anymore a monthly, which there never was, or quarterly quota. You can just join as a designer and purchase whatever you want at 40%. You don't ever have to get your $100 anymore. So you can join up, get your 40%. You can just purchase for projects that you want, or if you want to build a team, you can build a team. Okay, so that's coming up. That's really exciting. The other thing that's coming up, guys, is another change. So they will be making some changes to the Club Couture program. I'm not prepared yet to tell you all of those because they're still getting all the details on those. But what is going to happen starting on March 1st, as a designer, you will pay $20 per month, and they're going to give you $20 in designer dollars to purchase products. So you're going to pay $20 and you're going to get $20 to purchase products. So that's an amazing thing. So I think that's great. You will no longer automatically get the club transfer. Some people don't like it. Some people say, I have somebody in my drawer, I'm not using it. So you will have to enroll in that. It will be optional. I mean, there's many designers that are like, I don't use those things. I don't like it. You know, I'd rather do my own thing. So they've started that. And I think that's great. I think that's a great new thing. I hope I have a sander here. You guys, let me look for a sander. There's one. Okay, perfect. So I think that March 1st. So that starts March 1st. So as far as not having to have any type of PV, that's immediately. So there is no quota. This is not the candle, you guys. Darlene, don't wax it with that. Look at this, guys. This is hilarious. I was going to grab this and wax this. This is one of those light up candles. Oh my gosh. I do know where one is. That is not the one to use. Holy cow. That's funny. That is funny. Okay, I'm just sanding this really quick. Sorry. Well, that would have been pretty funny to grab that and start waxing with that. I know I have other candles. I do know where I have candles. Hang on. Hang tight for 1 second. Sorry about this. Don't try to use a candle that's a light up candle because that is not the proper one. I actually have a whole box. Let me find them. I have an entire box of the wax ones. Okay, guys, sometimes I just amaze myself. Okay, this is the type of candle to use compared to this. Okay, so how much per month does it cost to be a designer? There's a $20 fee to be a designer, and starting in March, you'll get that $20 right back. So to become a designer, you can sign up for $9.99 and just pay the fee to become a designer and not get a kit. But there's other options. I'm going to start putting some wax on there. Okay. I like to wax the edges heavily. So I'm just taking, this is a little votive. So $9.99 to become a designer. There are kits that are really cool that you can get, or you can just pay the $9.99 and then you immediately start getting 40% off, which is great because we have the upcoming release on February 6th. Everyone will be able to order. Let's just get some across here. Everyone will be able to order the new transfers. Okay, that's probably plenty. Okay, so let's do the white. Okay, so starting on February 6th, everyone can order the transfers. It's a perfect time to sign up as a designer, guys, because this is what I would do. This is my suggestion. Pay the $9.99 to become, and I need to do the bicycle too. Become a designer. You also get a one-time coupon for 15% additional off on one order. Okay, so it's a coupon basically. You'll enter that coupon code when you check out. You will always get your 40% off as a designer. Okay, always on everything. One order, you'll get an additional 15%. So basically you're getting 55% off that order. So save that coupon, use it on February 6th when all the new product comes out. So to get 55% off, say you wanted to order $100 worth of product, and it's going to be 40% off. So you're going to pay $60, but you're going to get an additional 15% off. So on top of that 40%, you're going to get an additional 15% on that one order. Use it wisely. Don't do it on a $20 item because you'll look back and you go, well, that was kind of silly. That was not a smart thing to do. Plan it out. And if you have to wait until you can save up to do a decent size order, that is what you need to do. I always suggest to use that coupon on the biggest order that you possibly can within your budget. Don't overspend, guys. Do not buy more than you can afford. Don't be me. Don't get one of everything that you're not going to use. I'm going to challenge you all to make your purchases be intentional, okay? I know it's not smart business on my side, but be intentional with what you purchase because so many people have things just sitting around that they don't use. I don't want you to be that person. I want you to use everything that you have, and I want you to not overspend because who wants to do that? Who wants to do that? Not me. Okay, I have to do the bicycle still. So let's just do this. So does the product credit have to be used that month or will it accumulate? It does have to be used that month. So that product credit does have to be used that month. However, there's different designer dollars that you earn that are good for 60 days, okay? So when you pay your $20, then you get your $20, okay, for designer dollars to spend. When you spend $100, you get 10 more designer dollars. When you spend $200, you get 20 designer dollars. Those designer dollars, which is good for product, those are good for 60 days. Okay, so there's two separate types. There's the monthly type that you get after you pay your monthly fee. That's good for 30 days. The other designer dollars are good for 60 days. If it's different, I will let you know because sometimes they change things. Sometimes they change things because we complain and say, no, we need to have it for 60 days. Okay. You will always have to pay tax and shipping. So you have to think of that. Okay. So you're getting $20 in free products, but you're still going to have to pay the tax and shipping. Just remember that, because that's just a given. That's a given. Okay. So let me just, let's do the bicycle. Okay. So we're going to let that sit. We'll dry it some more. It needs to be 100% dry, before we scrape that. Okay. So I'll be telling you more information as we get it. There's lots of new changes coming, and I'm really excited about it. You know, change is not a bad thing. So there will be some things happening that you'll go, wow, that is really exciting. There might be some things that go, I'm really confused. and we might say I'm confused too, but we're going to figure it out together. And it's okay, guys. I always embrace change, because you know what? Things in life can't stay the same. And they're trying to make things better. They're trying to make things easier for us. And look at all the cute stencils that they gave us. And yeah, they're starting to call things stencils instead of transfers. So basically they are a stencil with a silk screen in them. But we call them transfers. Transfers and stencils are pretty much interchangeable with me. Okay, so I'm making sure that I get a good coat of paint on here. Like I said, you don't want to chalk directly onto just wood, because what happens is it pulls that chalk in there at a different rate. You know, some wood is harder than others. Okay, so get your coat on there, and then let's dry this. And then we'll go back and we'll dry our surface, and we're going to scrape out that surface and make it kind of chippy. If a designer signs up for club, is it a 3-month commitment? It is. It is a 3-month commitment. Yes. So I think, okay, you know what? Let me find that out. I do believe it is. I do believe that it is. I will find that out. Okay. So ask me all the questions so that I can go back and I can ask them all the questions, because I don't know everything yet. So I kind of look at designer dollars as the type. Absolutely. Thank you so much. That's what I do too. So one of my new orders just recently was completely paid with designer dollars. So because I'm a big seller, a lot of times I will get a lot of designer dollars. There's been times when I've had $3,000 in designer dollars, when I've had a really, really, really fabulous month. So I get designer dollars on anything I purchase and anything that my customers purchase. So when you purchase something from my website, I get designer dollars. If you're a designer and you purchase it, then you get your own designer dollars. Okay. So, that's just free product. It's really easy to think of. Designer dollars is for just designer product. Okay. And then you'll always have to pay your shipping and tax on top of that. Okay. Yeah. $20. Exactly. $20. Thank you, Cheryl. I can use all the help I can get. Okay. I'm going to move this because I can just see it flying off of there. Marley, did you come in, Marmar? Marmar. She walked in and then back out. Hi, baby. Come here. Come here. You want to say hi to everybody? Come here. Come here. Say hello. Say good morning. Say good morning. Good morning, everybody. There we go. Say hi, friends. Hi, friends. Right there. Right there. She's like, I don't want to look right there. That's a bright light. Huh. Oh, you're such a good girl. You are such a good girl. John's making sure that he's taking her for a walk every day, going to see neighbors. I have a GPS order to put onto her. Have a little GPS tracking for you, huh? Yeah. Okay, baby girl. All right. So let me just put you down. Okay, back to our project. Sorry. Sometimes you just have to do those things. All right. I know. She is the sweetest. She wants me to hold her all day. I'm so sorry, baby. Mom has to do her project. She would be in a front pack if I could. Okay, I got a new scraper, guys. So we're just going to scrape. So what's going to happen here is all of the stuff where I had the wax, that's going to come off. So I'm also going to use a sander. So I'm just going to scrape. And we're going to make this kind of look chippy. Okay, so I like to have that look. Sometimes sometimes, I don't know, sometimes a sander's better. Ooh, I don't know if I like that sound. Sorry, guys. That's a loud sound. That's a loud sound. Okay, I'm trying to learn how to use this. Maybe backwards. maybe my sander's better. Okay, you know what? I think I prefer the sander to this. Maybe for a big project that will work. But let me just go back to my sander. I got actually I was watching Laura the other day. I was watching Laura and I'm like, I need one of those great big things. You know what? I'm not very coordinated. I am not coordinated. So let me go back to my sander. I love these little sanders. And I feel like I have better control. So guys, use what is best for you. I think this is better for me, honestly. I think this is better. I'm just one of those people that have a hard time with being able to control things like that. I don't know. I'm going to blame it on being left-handed. Going to sand that down really good. And this is our surface that we're going to be chalking on. I wanted it to look kind of rustic and old, and I kind of really like that. I wanted it to look chippy. So let me get all my dust out of here. And I usually will wipe this off. I don't think I have a tap cloth, but what I do have is I have a paper towel, and I'm just going to wipe off that dust. Here's the thing that happens when you sand that. Look at your sander. So now I need a new sander thing. The tool might work better with thick layers. Yes, I think you're probably right. What is the name of this tool? So this tool is just a scraper. It's a paint scraper. I don't know. I'm not very good with it. A sander for me is going to work better. Okay, so we have our bicycle. We need to do the bicycle first. Okay, so I need to get the transfer out here and do the bicycle first. Let's move this. And let me get my transfer over here. Where did I put it? Guys, oh, it's on the floor. It's on the floor. Of course it is. Ooh, that corner got hot. Look at this. Guys, don't do this. Look at that. It got burned on my heat gun. Don't do that. I would cry if I ruined the whole thing. Yeah, there's a little bit charring right there. Holy cow. Okay, so all I'm going to do, I'm going to pull this back and I'm going to line this bicycle up and we're going to start. Okay, there's a lot to this bicycle. So be patient with me. I have all of my jars of chalk paste there. I'm going to move my paint and we are going to just start. Okay, so we're going to line this up the best that I can and get started. All right, so maybe putting it over backwards is going to be easier for me. So let me see if I can do that and get it lined up. All right. So, all right. That feels like it should be right. Let me flip this over and let's see if we got it correct. Okay, let me just pull this edge up. I think it's good, guys. I think it is almost 100%. I feel like the only part in it, and it's actually really good, but it needs to be over just a hair. Okay, let's do this. Let's take the whole thing off and flip it over. Okay, so let's flip this whole thing over and let me try to do it again that way. Okay, let me try to line it up that way again. And let's see if I can do a better job at lining it up. And then we'll flip that whole thing back over. Okay. All right. So, okay, that looks really good. Okay, I'm going to leave it on here so that it doesn't stick to my desk. Okay, so let me move my paint. Oops, it jumped. Let me move my paint out of the way and we're going to start. There's a lot of detail on this. So I have my different chalk paste here and I have some tools. So I have Dream Car. I have, which one is this? Dear Diary? Sister Diary. Okay, so I have bright colors for my flowers. All right, I have pretty bright colors. I think I want my bicycle to, let's see, what should we do? Should we do, tell me, teal or eggshell for the bicycle? I am kind of thinking that I want to do it eggshell. I think I want to do the bicycle eggshell. But here's the hard thing, is that the bicycle is actually outlined with black. So we'll see what we need to do if we have to go back and paint that. And then we have this. Oh, I need some brown. I need brown. Let me see if I can find some brown. So there's all my chalk colors. Guys, this is a little bit of a process to do this. So bear with me as I kind of struggle through this part of it. This is kind of dried out. My poor eggshell. I'm not sure if we're going to build it, if we're going to use eggshell or not. Okay, so let me look for, I need a brown color for the basket, and I think that's all I need. So let me just find something for the basket. Oh, okay, Dear Diary is actually this color. So this is actually Dear Diary. Okay, so that one's the other one. Let me see. I'm trying to find brown. I have my whole drawer here. Yeah, I know. I should have these all labeled, but Darlene doesn't. So sometimes we struggle. I should have them labeled on top, but I don't. There's some yellow if you want yellow. Yeah, this part's going to take a little bit of time. So hopefully you are not in a hurry. If you are, you can always come back. Okay, here's brown. Okay, so here's my bark. Okay, now we're ready to go. Okay, I have my picture here. This is what they did. But guys, I think that they painted it and then they went back. I think they did some watercoloring. We're not going to necessarily do that. So some of this might just be, might look different from my sample because I can't do it exactly like my sample. I just can't. All right, I'm going to do the best I can do. That's all I'm going to do. All right, so let's start with some of our flowers. And if you don't have, if you don't have all of these little detail tools, don't worry, you can cut your little minis into pieces, okay? So it's good to do that. Maybe do the words in eggshell. Yeah, the words could be eggshell, definitely. Or do you think they should be teal? See, I'm thinking, is eggshell too light? Okay, let's just start. Let's just start with some of our flowers. Okay, so I'm just going to start with some of my flowers. There's lots of leaves in there. Let me put my little cheat sheet here. This is Chalkatours. Okay, so there's lots of leaves, and like the top part of it is flowers. We're going to chalk and peel, just like we have done before. Okay, so there's going to be different colors in here. And we're just going to do the best we can do, guys. That's all I can ask ever, is that do your best. You know, try your hardest. Be happy with how it turns out, right? Okay, so chalk and peel. So that was Dream Cart. Then let's get some of this. This is moss. Let's get moss over in here. I'm okay if it's not perfect. All right, I do not have to be perfect. I just have to know that I've tried my hardest, and that there's, you know, sometimes that's all you can do. So let's just get a couple of areas. We'll chalk and peel. And then when the bicycle's done, then we'll peel this all off and we will do the rest of it. Okay, so maybe I started in the wrong place. That's okay. Let's get some of this. Okay, so this one, we're going to do a few flowers up here. And we'll do down here. I'm just kind of going back and forth on these things. That might not even be a flower. That might have been part of the bicycle. Oh, well. Okay, I'm going to peel in just a second because I can see it starting to dry. You want to make sure that you peel. Guys, I think that might be the handle of the bicycle. I might have just had a boo-boo. I'm looking. No, actually, those are flowers. Okay, I think the handlebars are covered up somehow. All right, I think I'm okay still. We might be having a hot mess right here, but it's okay, guys. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and peel. So we're going to peel that up, and there's our cute little flowers that we have so far. Okay, that's what we have so far. And then I'm going to lay it back down, and we're going to keep going. All right, so let me just choose a different color. Let's go ahead and do this. This one I think is Superstitious. Superstitious. And let's just do some here and there. That's a flower, that's a flower, you're a flower, you're a flower, and then the rest of those are going to be leaves. It's really hard to tell what's what. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with just doing it however it looks like it's supposed to be. Because guys, you know what? Life is that way. These are a bunch of wildflowers. So no one's going to care if it's not perfect. Perfection is overrated in my book. I will never be perfect, and I'm okay with that. I am a-okay with just doing my very best. Okay, there's my cute flowers. Look at that. That is super cute. Hot mess for the flowers. Yes, definitely could do that. I think I did okay, though. Can you see my flowers? Let me go in a little bit closer for you guys. Let me just go in a little closer, and I'm going to scooch this up. So let me scooch that up, and there you go. So there's the flower part. And then let's do the basket, and then we'll do the bicycle. All right, so basket, you know what? I wonder the basket, I think the basket's going to look good in this color, because I feel like this is kind of, to me, you know what? I think it's a good color for it. So that is Dear Diary. That's what that one is. I think I'm just going to use that for this. You can use the brown, but I kind of feel like this is going to look really cool in here. Baskets can be any color. Okay, and then I'm going to start doing the bicycle. My bicycle is going to be primarily black with maybe a little bit of color along the, like where the parts are. I don't even know what those are. The fenders. Okay, so there's my basket. That looks good. Basket looks great. I kind of missed like right there. Okay, so let me do this. I'm going to clean this because I need a little tiny detail tool to do some of my detail on my bicycle. Okay, so I'm just going to wipe it off. We're just going to wipe these off and reuse them because Darlene has no clue where all of her tools are. And we're just going to play. Okay, I honestly feel like I want to use teal I'm going to use teal for the seat. No, I'm not. I'm going to use that color for the seat. I'm going to use teal for this little fender part. And then we're going to do the rest of it all in black. Okay, so, and then let's see what it looks like. Guys, here's the thing. If you hate it, you can paint over and start over. All right, so you are not tied in to doing things absolutely a certain way. You can do it differently. And you know what? Let's do some black. Let's do some black and let's see what it all looks like. Okay, so I kind of think that they did watercolor on this. So I'm not doing any watercolor today. I am simply going to do it the easiest that I can do it. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking is going to be the easy way for Darlene and to show you guys. So there's going to be a bunch of different ways to do everything. Okay, so this is going to be my way to try to get all the teeny tiny detail on here and still have it look nice and not have it be too difficult for you guys to do. Okay, so I'm using black, gonna get right up in there, hopefully not go into my teal too much, hopefully not, and then it's time to peel. Okay, so do an area, and then it is time to peel that up. Okay, so let's see what that looks like. All right, so I'm gonna peel that and let's see what we got. Oh, that looks really good, guys. Look at that. That looks really good. Okay, so that looks perfect. Okay, okay, lay it back down. And then let's do the petal and the seat. Let's do those the same color as the basket. Okay, let's do that. Let's just do that. All right. And there's my other petal, and then the rest of this is all going to be black, and then we'll do this tail part, the fender part will be our teal. Okay, so we're going to do black in here, and then the words Okay, so the words we could do in bright colors if we want to, and we could add teal in there. I'm kind of feeling like the eggshell is ooh, Darlene, almost did that. Let me move it. I almost stuck my thing in there. Okay, so I feel like the eggshell is too light for this. I want the brighter, the teal color, so I'm going to stick with teal. Okay, so let's get this, and then let me do the seat, the frame right here going up to the seat and down to here, and then we're going to peel again. Okay, and then we're going to do the fender. Okay, so we'll get the fender done, and then we're going to be pretty much done with the bicycle. Okay, let me just peel this up. I'm going to hold that. I'm going to peel. Look at that. That is looking fabulous, guys. That is looking really, really cute. Hi, Deb. Oh, Deb, have a great day, sis. Hi, Sandy. Thank you, Peggy. Now, you guys can do any color you want. Absolutely. And you don't have to use a cutout. This is a cutout that we will be offering. Chocateur, Darlene, do the right color. Chocateur did not do a cutout for this one. I'm surprised at that. But my daughter-in-law, Tara, she traced this for me because I was like, I have to have this. I need to do the bicycle because I just love this. I think it's super cute. Okay, there is my fender. Okay, and then we're going to do the tire and all of this in black, and then we'll be done. Now I have to be really careful when I get right up next to where the teal is because I don't want it to turn into like a blended color, but this I can kind of do it like with big strokes. Okay, so let me just get all this filled in, and then I'll be really careful up by where the tail is. I mean, not tail, the fender. The tail fender. You guys know what I mean. So sometimes I can't talk, you know, sometimes I say the wrong words. If you want to go back and you want to watercolor some of this in, be my guest. I am trying to do it as easy as I can for you guys without, with still having all the detail and not having it be too difficult. Not be too difficult, guys. Yeah. All right. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Okay, trying to smooth that out a little bit, and then we're going to peel this. I'm going to make sure I got everything, and if I do, then that bicycle is going to come out of there, and we'll put this onto our board, and we'll do all the rest. Okay, looks good. I'm going to hold this down. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, perfect. I'm going to pull this out. And we'll dry this really quickly. Look at how cute that is. That bicycle turned out fabulous. Okay, let me move this. All right, we're gonna dry it really quickly. Isn't it cute? The fender in front of the wheel needs to be teal in front of the wheel. There is not a fender in front of the wheel. Yeah, there's not. So if you look at the picture, there's only a fender behind the wheel. Yeah, there is not a fender in the front. It stops. Yeah, it stops right there. So that is why I didn't do it. So it's kind of different. You would think there would be one. Okay, so let's look at this. Let's look at our colors. I need to dry this before I touch it. And then we'll look at our colors. I'm going to be using, instead of using gray on here, I'll use black. And what color should I use? I am thinking I can use teal for some of the words. What color? So they use like a pink color for their words on flower market, seeds, bulbs, and potted plants. So I'm going to do all black except for those words. Should I do those words with, I think I should use one of my pink colors. Should I use Dream Car? And I didn't use yellow at all. Yellow just wasn't standing out. Or use yellow or Superstitious. No, I'm sorry, not yellow. Use Dream Car, Superstitious. Here's your choices, not this one. Okay, so here's your choices. Dream Car, Superstitious, or teal. I'm kind of leaning towards teal for those words. What do you think? Teal? Hi, Pam. How are you? Bicycle. Yes, I think it looks good. Under the basket. Yeah, there's nothing under the basket right there except for a teeny tiny, there's like a, there's just barely like a teeny tiny piece that's like an eighth of an inch. Yeah, so it's okay though. I'm not, what I could do is I could take some teal and I could color that right there just like that. I could use my little tiny pointer part of this and do this just barely. There's just barely like that. See? That's all there is. There wasn't much at all. there really isn't teal. I love teal. And your dream car. No, this is my cutout. So this is not a Chocator cutout. Look at me. I picked up the when I did that, I picked the tool up backwards. Okay, let me try that again where I did that. This is one of our cutouts. So we will have this available. I'll post this. We'll have the whole thing available. We have the whole piece of wood and everything. Let's get some of these guys out of the way because we're gonna use big squeegees now. Let's just kind of scooch that over. So my decisions are, see, I'm kind of thinking between these two. So as far as here's what Chocator did, and I love it. So flower market, seeds, bulbs, and potted plants. Those are the words that I need to decide which color to do. I'm kind of thinking the teal. Is the upper part of the back tire supposed to not be smooth? Yeah. It's it actually is. It's not. There's something going on with it right there. I think that maybe, you know, if you want to, you can take some of your chalk paste and you can just take the end of a detail tool or a paintbrush and you can smooth that out. Okay, so whatever, like if you think there's something that, oh, that should have been this way, you can fix that. You can definitely just take a paintbrush and do your own thing. You can absolutely do that. So, and there I go again. I just did it again. You guys, let me get a clear side. Okay, let me wipe my hand off really quick. And we're going to use teal, or will you sell the SVG? Oh, maybe. Hey, that's a thought. The SVG, to sell the SVG file for this. Let me see if I can. They did have some new rules, but I don't think there's rules about that. With the SVGs, you just can't sell theirs. Okay, let's bring up the piece of wood. Okay, I have it nice and smooth. It is ready to go. Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to put this on there. I'm going to move my bicycle out of the way. We're going to scooch this down and let me go in so you can see everything. There we go. I'm going to line this up. I'm kind of thinking teal for that color. So all the other words, so flower market and seeds, bulbs, and potted plants in teal, and the rest of it in black, because I really want it to stand out. Okay, so typically I would fuzz this, but I can't because it has chalk paste all over it, so I don't want to get my my fuzzing cloth all dirty. So I'm just going to kind of center this and get this down on here. It will be fine. It will. Okay, then get all your air bubbles out. A good way to do that is to take a squeegee. I would usually take a larger one. This will work. Get a squeegee and get all your air bubbles out. Okay, so I'm not worried if this gets on here. That's okay because it will kind of give me placement on where this should be. Okay, get all those air bubbles out. This is sticky, so it's going to attach itself to your surface and it's going to stay there. Okay, that's the great thing about our stencils is that they are sticky and are not going to be moving. I'm kind of thinking teal. Yeah, I know. I love this. Was my favorite. Also the cow, of course. Okay, let's do some of our black up here, and then we will do our flower market. So my goal is to do this area and then peel. Do the next area, peel, next area, and peel. Okay, so let's grab some of our black and let's do this top part and over here. So I'm just going to plop some of this on here so I can use my squeegee easily and do that part of it. Okay, so I'm going to grab one of the little minis and I'm going to start spreading that. It spreads really easy on these stencils. They're really smooth. These type are the newer ones that are really, they're really smooth instead of the older ones kind of had grippy stuff on it. And so it would catch as you're squeegeeing. Okay, so if you know the difference, you know exactly what I'm saying. It's so much easier to use the newer ones as far as spreading your chalk paste and cleaning them. The cleanup is so much easier too. Have you noticed that, you guys? Have you noticed the cleanup is so much easier with the newer ones? The old ones are absolutely fine, but the cleanup, because of it being so smooth, is so easy to clean that off. Okay, now we're going to do teal in there, and then we're going to peel. We're going to do teal and peel, teal and peel. So just plop some of that chalk paste down there. If you can butter toast, you can do this, I promise. So use your little squeegee and go over all of that area and fill that in. It's blending in. It's blending right in with the stencil. The color of the stencil is the same. When I peel this up, I want everybody to go, because that's what I'm going to do. In my mind, I'm going to go, I love that. The peel and reveal is the amazing part. Okay, so are you ready for it? Are you ready for this? This is going to be fabulous. Take your corners, kind of get them loose. You don't want to just peel diagonally. You want to kind of go and get the center up and then peel down. Okay, so I'm going to try to get that loose, and then I'm going to grab in the center and we're going to go down. Look at this. Okay, so the top of my O on flower needs, oopsie, got some black there. Let me see. Maybe it's supposed to be that way. Maybe. I can always go back and fix that. Okay, I think it's supposed to be that way. The bottom of my W. Okay. You know, I'm gonna, even if it's supposed to be that way, I'm not so fond of it like that, so I will fix that. Okay, so there's that. There we are. So now we have to lay that back down. When we're all done, I'm gonna touch up the O and the W because I want it to be more full. Okay, gonna lay that back down, and then we're gonna do the next part. So super easy, guys. This is all going to be black. Okay, so I can just grab some from here and just squeegee it right on, and then we'll peel, and then we'll do our next part. So isn't that great? Yeah, these stencils are so much easier. Stencils, transfers, whatever you want to call them is fine. They are so much easier to work with and see through and all of that. Okay, all right, so here we go. Let's peel it down a little bit more. Okay, and the bicycle is going to go right in the center there. Okay, so bicycle is going to go right in the center. Going to lay that back down. So you're chalking and peeling, chalking and peeling. Okay, let's do the rest of our black. Let's just grab this. These words down here are going to be black. So make sure you're scraping too. When you scrape off the excess, that helps press it down through there. Okay, so you're gonna fill it first, and then you're gonna scrape. Okay, so when I scrape that helps press it down through that stencil to my surface below. Okay, so that's what you want to do, guys, is you want to get it down to your surface below, so that it's on that surface and not just on the stencil. Okay, so scraping it is what's going to help with that. Like I said, if you can butter toast, you can do this. So this part is basically, remember when you had like a little bit too much butter and you're taking some of it back off. Okay, so there we go. And then this is going to be teal as well. And then we're going to be done with this. Yeah, the board I cut myself. So I will have this as a kit available for you guys, but I don't have the stencils yet. I was just able to pre-order. I want to kind of gauge and see who wants this, and I can make it into a kit for you guys, but I have to know how many people really love this. So maybe what I'll do is I'll take a poll in my VIP group, or I could even do it here too, and see who wants this as a kit, and I can purchase the stencils. So, all right, here we go. We're going to peel this up. We're going to make sure we got everything done before we pull it off. Don't rip it off like a Band-Aid. And you know what? This right here, this, sometimes the bottom of things don't look the way that I think they should be. So I'm going to fill in where the one is. Okay, let me just keep peeling. Let's see here. All right. Okay, so there's just a little touch up that I want to do because I like things to be a little bit more filled in. Okay, there's that. Okay, we're gonna dry it. This part here, I'm gonna plop this onto my backer sheet, and if it attaches itself to itself, don't be so in such a hurry. Just gently peel. It's okay. Gently peel it. And I'll wash that as soon as I'm done here. Okay. All right. So let's dry this, and then I'm going to do a little bit of touch up with the end of my detail tool, and we're going to put our bicycle on there. Okay. So first things first is to dry. Okay. Let's dry it completely, and then we'll do a little bit of touch up. I really like this. I think it's super cute. The bicycle goes right in here. Look how cute that is. That is adorable, guys. I love it. Love, love, love this so much. so much. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay, so I'm going to show you the areas that I want to touch up. So first I'm going to touch up any of the teal areas that I feel like, maybe I just didn't get that perfect. And I'm going to take the end of this detail tool. I'm going to fix that. Okay. So there was that. And then over here on my A, I wanted to be filled in a little bit better. So super easy to do. You can do as little or as much, or you can leave it rustic. It doesn't have to be perfect, guys. Honestly, it does not have to be perfect. We always say perfection's overrated. Don't sweat the small stuff. It's all small stuff, right? That looks so cute. I'm loving it. Okay, I think there's just a tiny bit of black that I want to fix. Okay, so I fixed my teal. I wiped it off. I'm gonna fix my black. There's just like a little tiny bit there, and then over here I want my one to be a little bit more bold, and then down here. Okay, so all I'm doing, I'm just painting with this like a stylist. Okay, I'm really happy with this. I think it turned out really good. Okay, let's dry it. We're gonna glue this on there, and we'll put our jute, and we'll be done. So I could have heated up the glue gun for that, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna use my regular glue. You can use hot glue to help you if you want to. This is so cute, guys. I love it. What do you think? I know you want the bicycle on board. I know it is so cute. Okay, so we will have the board and the bicycle available. We'll put that into the Etsy shop. But as far as if you need the transfer, if you need the stencil and all that, you have to let me know that too. Some of you guys are designers. We are not allowed to sell to designers. I'm just going to say that. That is part of the whole thing, is we are not allowed to sell to designers. I am not able to stop you from buying, but we are told that we are not to sell to designers because we are not to profit off of designers. So that is just one of the rules. Anyways, but it will be in my VIP group. I will make a post and see who's interested in an entire kit. And then the bicycle and the board will be in our not the Etsy store, it'll be in the Shopify store. Sorry. Okay, that looks good right there. Okay, I have my jute. What I want to do with the jute is I want to double it. Okay, so I like the idea of having two pieces. So I'm going to tie a knot in the end right here. Okay, tie my knot in the end. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock, guys. Holy cow. This one took a little bit of time. Where's my scissors that I need? The kits are so fun. Okay, so I will have kits available. I need to order the stencils. Like I said, I'm being intentional. I did not order any inventory yet. I ordered my stuff to get one of everything. Okay, so I tied a knot in the end. This is double. And then I'm going to thread it through here. All right, see how fun this is, guys? I love this. That's gonna go like that, and then you're gonna come up the other side. I'm trying to give the bicycle time to dry too. I don't want it sliding off my board. Okay, all right, so I'm going to pull this down just like that, and then I'm going to tie my knot, and then I'll cut that off. I don't want this to be too high. If you don't want holes in yours and you want to put hangers on the back, you just tell me no holes. You'll just have to tell me that, because we can do it with no holes. We just have to know. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Look how cute that is. That is super cute. I'm afraid I'm going to knock those off because you know how I am. I am like the messiest person that there is. I've got chalk paste all over the place. Got chalk paste all over here, guys. All right, let me just put you up to myself. I love this. This is so fun on the Shopify. Yes, I will put the Shopify. I am not allowed to ever sell to designers, period. Okay, so I am just letting you know that I am not allowed to sell to designers. Ever. Unless it is like a stencil that you guys need. And I have it. Okay. So I am not allowed to sell cutouts to designers. That is one of the rules. Okay. So we put that on there that we're not allowed to. However, I can't stop you from going down there and purchasing. I can't stop you. Okay. I'm just letting you know that the rule is that I'm not allowed to, but I can't stop you either. Okay. All right. So let me put you up to myself. And some people have their husbands buy it. I'm sorry. Honestly, I stay out of that. I actually don't process the orders. I don't see those orders. Tara sees all the orders. I don't see the orders come through. So I don't know if a designer has purchased or not, because Tara processes all those. Isn't this just so cute? This is adorable. I absolutely love it. So excited about it. All right, guys. Okay, let me make myself a little bit smaller. Thank you for being here. Thank you for working through that with me. Sometimes I honestly don't know how I'm going to do it, and I just need feedback. I just need to work through it with someone. You all need to come over. We need to craft together, right? We just need to sit down and just make projects together. That would be so much fun. But this is the second best, right? Is being able to get together every morning. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your support. I love you guys more than you will ever know. Tomorrow is Saturday. It is my husband's birthday, so I will do my project earlier than normal. Our birthday party is at 6, so I don't know when I'll pop on, but it's not going to be at 4 o'clock because that's pushing it. I have to go reserve the table and all of that, and I don't want to push it to the end. So here we go, guys. I love it so much. Have a wonderful Friday. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.